Hi guys, welcome back to another Sparkle Adventure. Today I am doing another plan with me in the classic size Mist Maker Happy Planner. This is a bright and colorful cute spread using items from the Hello Dreamer collection from Joann. I was recently at Tuesday Morning and they had a bunch of the goodies from this line in their shop marked down. I don't know how it all works, but I know that some of the stuff Joann can't sell, they'll send it to Tuesday Morning and I will pick it up at a cheaper price. I've really been drawn to bright colors and rainbows and really summery pieces for my planner recently. So when I saw all the different options from this collection at Tuesday Morning and how fun and summery and whimsical they were, I thought they would make a perfect spread, especially since I was able to get the washi book, which you see here. I was also able to pick up the sticker book. It has holographic silver foiling, those fun, bright colors that are perfect for summer. I also love that they're kind of rainbowy. I don't like their cardboard, or not cardboard, chipboard stickers, really thick paper. But as you see here, when I bend the paper, a bunch of stickers just pop up because it's really thick paper. So I don't like that so much, but it works just fine in my planner pages. And then lastly, I picked up the die cut set because I thought that even though I won't be able to use all of the parts and pieces that I picked up on one planner spread, this would make fun happy mail. First thing we have to do is get the pages out of the planner. It will be so much easier to decorate when we can maneuver and move the pages around like we need to. Second thing we got to do is cover up those headers. If you've seen my more recent plan with me is using this planner, you'll know that while I love Mist Maker, these headers are very bright, the colors are really saturated, and they're hard to cover. So what I like to do is take whiteout or correction tape and just cover those up. Since the colors of the headers don't exactly go with the colors in this collection of items, just covering them up will be so easy. We'll be able to put cute washi on them that will go with the theme a lot better. Now that the headers are covered, it's time to grab this washi book. I didn't realize when I bought it that most of these washi designs are vertical, which doesn't go with planners at all. So I'm not really sure. I mean, maybe they didn't have planning intended in mind when they created this collection of items, but I don't know. It doesn't make much sense to me. As you can see, some of these designs do work horizontally, in order to cover this header. And I was able to use some of the vertical washi, which you'll see later in the spread. I also had to measure and see if it was wide enough to cover Monday through Sunday, and it wasn't. So that meant that I had to find 6 of the washis in this booklet that would work horizontally, and I could get them to work well together. Because, you don't want 2 blues right next to each other. You want to vary it up. You want a blue and a pink or a blue and a green. So this one was a bit more difficult than I had originally intended. When I picked up the washi book, I was like, oh, great. Those will be perfect headers. Not so much. But I'd like to think I made it work anyway. Now that our headers are covered with washi, it's time to start thinking about where we want to start with this spread. And when it comes to a planner spread, at least for me, I always want to start with the big stuff. So I wanted to get out the die cuts, see what I've got, and I started by organizing them kind of by size because I noticed that some of them were bigger, some were smaller, like accent pieces. So I thought that by organizing them that way would help me when it came to designing and decorating the spread. You may have noticed that when I opened the pack of die cuts, I showed you that piece on the back that shows an illustration of all of the parts and pieces that are inside the pack. Stay tuned until the end of the video and I'll show you what I do with that with each pack of die cuts I get. So as I was sorting through the die cuts, I saw that none of them were really a good starting point. The big ones were too big and the small ones were too small to really start with those pieces. So I got this sticker book out. It's from American Crafts. It has similar colors as to what I'm working with, and it has silver holographic foil. So I wanted to start here, and I came across this full box sticker that says today. My intent when I saw this was definitely to put it down. It was a great starting point, and then I would put some sort of header on it. Then I saw this shooting star die cut from the pack. I thought it would be a perfect thing to cover up the quote at the bottom. It said something about sewing, and while I do have a sewing machine, I'm quite the novice, and it wasn't super, I didn't really identify with that very well. So I thought that this die cut would be perfect. Here I'm using the Primo Marketing glue pen. It is one of my absolute favorites. I definitely highly recommend it. So we are back in the American Crafts sticker book. I loved this quote that said, "Throw kindness around like confetti." I really wanted a big piece to anchor the bottom left corner of the page. I mean, yes, it has those illustrations from Miss Maker, but I was planning on covering those up, so I thought that this quote would do a really good job of kind of pulling your eye line down to that bottom corner. And then I accented it with silver hollow star stickers from the sticker book that to me kind of looked like confetti. I thought it was perfect. If you have watched my last couple of videos, maybe all of my videos, you may know that at some point the camera shuts off and I didn't notice. We have reached that point. So what you missed was I added the checklist stickers on the bottom right-hand corner of that page, and then I put a cute little accent diamond piece. And then I got the Happy Day sticker that you see there, the full box sticker from a sticker book from Happy Planner, and I did one of my flippables again. If you want to see more detail on how to make that, definitely check out my last plan with me. I'll put a link in the description and somewhere on the screen so you can go check it out, how I actually make these flippables. But what I love about them is that it adds cuteness to the page, but I can still use the section underneath it, so it's cute and functional. And here we have the Choose Happy sticker book from Happy Planner. I wasn't quite sure what I was looking for in this book, but I knew that the colors were similar. I thought I was going to use this on the left page of the spread, but when I saw this pink, bright, cute header, I thought that it would be perfect for the right-hand side of the page. You'll probably notice that this is a really big, what I would call heavy piece. It's a good counterbalance to the Throw Kindness Like Confetti quote sticker that we have in the bottom left corner. It adds balance to the spread, and it kind of spreads your eye line across the whole thing. I probably wouldn't, well no, not probably, I definitely wouldn't normally cover up 3 boxes on a weekend. However, I'm traveling for the weekend that I was planning this spread for, and I'm gonna go see my family, primarily my mom and my sister and my niece. So I thought that Girl Squad, this die cut from the pack, was perfect, and I love the way that it looked on top of the pink polka dotted sticker. So I thought I would just use that to cover up those 3 days, because I'm not gonna be planning anyway. I'm gonna be swimming, eating ice cream, and getting in good family time. And also, since I won't really need a to-do list or these boxes, I thought that it would be a great place to put some of this vertical washi. I wanted to start with one of the thinner pieces, or not so wide washi strips. So I started with this scalloped one. I thought it would make a really fun edge along the right-hand side of the page. Next, I really wanted to take advantage of this chunky, really graphic washi, because I can't imagine a time in which I'll have another chance to use it where I'll be able to cover these whole boxes. So I grabbed this washi. It's got a rocket and then a cat astronaut inside. Again, I thought this was fun and whimsical and was a great way to use this washi. So to fill up the last column of boxes here, I just wanted to go with the more simple polka dotted washi. It goes with the spread, but it wasn't too distracting from the cat astronaut because while that is big and chunky, I didn't want to be too distracting, so I thought it was a nice way to finish it off. Next, it was time to find die cuts and stickers and whatever else to cover these last 4 boxes. And this is where I really struggled. I cut out a lot here, but I did a lot of rearranging of stickers and die cuts and washi to find the best way to fill these 4 boxes. It was a bit of a struggle because nothing from this kit was like a full box, and that's the perfect way to cover a full box. So I did a lot of kind of rearranging, figuring out what I wanted, and I ended up with something that I think pretty much worked well in the end. Okay, so since I wanted this spread to really be kind of stickered out, but I hadn't really used that many stickers, I thought that I would find some of the smaller pieces and add them to this Girl Squad box. It helped kind of cover up the fact that the box wasn't wide enough to cover all the way from Friday to Saturday, like all 3 of those boxes, and I was able to use even more cute stickers. So once I put the stickers on, it was time to figure out how I wanted to adhere Girl Squad. If I had just laid it straight on the page with maybe using my Prima Marketing glue pen, I'm not sponsored, I just love that glue pen, but if I had put it straight down, as you can kind of see there, it's hard to really set it apart from all of the busyness of the stickers. So I added this foam tape, which is not very thick, so I'll be able to write on the other side of it, but it's going to add some dimension to Girl Squad, and you'll be able to, your eye will kind of delineate between Girl Squad and the busy elements in the back. So they'll be cute, but not distracting. So once I put this foam tape down, I'll flip it over and you'll see what I'm talking about. The Girl Squad die cut has the foam tape behind it. Hopefully you can see that there's a bit of a shadow and it puts Girl Squad in the foreground. It really grabs your eye there instead of it blending in with all the other stuff on the page. So those cute stickers are still there. They're still adding awesomeness to the spread, but it's not distracting you from what my eye really wants to go to, which is Girl Squad. So next up, I added some more of the stickers to really sticker out this spread on the left-hand header, which you can see there. And I'm done, so it's time to put it back in my planner. I will say I didn't intend to leave the Miss Maker illustrations in the bottom left-hand corner, but I didn't really have anything to cover them up easily, and they're not, I mean, the colors still kind of go, so I just left them the way it is. So now what you've all been waiting for, what do I do with that piece on the back? Well, what I do is after I'm done creating with whatever it is, I go through and I mark up the die cuts that I've used. I will then cut it out and then put it with these die cuts when I add them to my die cut stash. So when I go to make my next planner spread or Happy Meal project, I can quickly thumb through my bags of die cuts with this, what I call map, and I can quickly see what's in there and what's not, instead of having to spread the whole thing out on my desk and rummage through to find the die cut, and then I might not even have it. So this saves me a ton of time and really helps me stay organized. Something new I wanted to do with this video is to show you some close-ups of how it turned out. So this is obviously the left-hand side of the spread, throw kindness around like confetti, and the header of all those mini stickers I added. And then this is our flippable with a cute little narwhal. And then we have the right-hand side of the spread. We've got Girl Squad, our chunky washi, and Make Today Magical. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this spread come together. This was totally outside of my norm, but maybe I say that every week, so maybe everything's outside of my norm. Nothing's ever the same. But I love to use scrapbook supplies, and non-traditional planner supplies in my planner to put together a spread like you saw here. Make sure to subscribe to see other Plan With Me's, paper crafting, and now watercoloring. Anyway, subscribe to see more. Also follow me on Instagram for more of that stuff just in picture form. Thank you for hanging out, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!